God's chosen ones, you're awakened if your body feels this divine consciousness. This isn't just another video. This is a divine interruption. Heaven scheduled this moment for you. Let's take a closer look. Have you ever experienced a sudden ringing in your ears that seems to have no explanation? Perhaps you've noticed fluctuations in your body temperature, or a heightened sensitivity to light, sounds, or even people's energies. These sensations may feel strange or even unsettling at times, but they are far from coincidences. They are physical manifestations of your spiritual awakening as your body becomes more attuned to the higher vibrations of the divine. This process, though mysterious, is part of your spiritual growth, preparing you for a greater purpose that God has laid out for you. Consider this: in the Bible, God's chosen often experienced physical signs of their divine calling. For example, Moses' face shone with a radiant light after encountering God on Mount Sinai, as described in Exodus chapter 34 verse 29. His physical body bore witness to the spiritual connection he had with the Creator. In much the same way, the changes you're feeling in your own body are indicators that you're stepping into divine alignment. Have you ever thought about what these signs could be preparing you for? Perhaps the changes you're experiencing are subtle, like a deepening sense of peace in certain situations, or feeling a surge of energy when you pray or meditate. Or maybe they're more noticeable, like physical sensations that make you pause and wonder what's really happening inside you. These changes are God's way of telling you that your journey is not only spiritual but physical as well. Your body is transforming to be in harmony with the spiritual mission God has placed in your heart. So, what do these changes mean for you? Could it be that God is awakening you to a higher calling? Are you being prepared for a mission far beyond anything you've imagined? Understanding these signals could be the key to unlocking your full potential as one of God's chosen. The Bible tells us in Romans 12 verse 2, to be transformed by the renewing of our mind and, by extension, our body. This renewal is part of God's plan to equip you for your divine purpose. In this journey, we'll dive deeper into each of these physical signs and explore how they are directly connected to your spiritual awakening. As one of God's chosen, you'll learn how to interpret these changes and embrace them as a gift from the divine, guiding you toward your true purpose. Have you been experiencing any of these signs? If this message resonates with you, don't forget to stay with us on this incredible journey. Future teachings will be filled with wisdom to help you strengthen your faith and purpose as one of the chosen. Remember, God is with you on this path. These signs are proof that you are not alone. His hand is guiding you every step of the way. God's chosen one, do you notice these physical changes in your body? Have you ever experienced that strange, unexplained sensation, a sudden ringing in your ear that seems to come from nowhere? To most people, it might seem like a mere annoyance, but what if that sound is something much greater? For you, as someone deeply connected to the spiritual realm, this mysterious ringing could be more than just random noise. What if it's the universe, God Himself, trying to communicate with you? Imagine it as a divine whisper, a sacred message that only those chosen by God are sensitive enough to hear. It may seem subtle, but its meaning is profound. This ringing often happens at pivotal moments in your spiritual journey. It can occur when you are about to receive a revelation, a spiritual insight, or when your soul is undergoing a powerful transformation. What seems like an ordinary sound frequency is actually a spiritual frequency, calling your attention to something important in your life. Could it be that God is gently trying to get your focus on something crucial, a decision or a new path you need to take? The Bible reminds us in 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 12 that sometimes God's voice isn't in the wind, earthquake, or fire, but in a still, small voice. Could this be your still, small voice? A signal that your spiritual ears are tuned into a higher realm. If you've experienced this, you're not alone. Many of God's chosen experience this sensation as a sign that they are aligning with higher spiritual energies. It's fascinating to think that something as small as a ringing in your ear can carry such powerful significance. Have you ever paused to consider that these moments might be the divine's way of reminding you of your mission here on earth? It's as if God is saying, "You're on the right path, keep going, my child." This ringing is not just a physical occurrence, it's a signpost guiding you toward the answers and insights you've been seeking, often without realizing how close they really are. Now, let's consider the variation in this sensation. Sometimes the ringing is loud and persistent, almost impossible to ignore, while other times it's soft, like a distant echo. What do these differences mean? Could the intensity of the sound reflect the urgency or importance of the message being delivered? Perhaps a louder ringing means a more pressing revelation is on the horizon, while a softer sound might signify a gentle reminder or nudge in the right direction. Much like when the prophet Samuel first heard God's call in 1 Samuel 3 verses 4 to 10, you might need to listen closely, as God could be calling you to attention in ways you never expected. When you hear that sound again, instead of brushing it off, pause. Take a moment to reflect and listen deeply to what the universe might be telling you. Could it be the perfect time to seek quiet, to pray, or to meditate? Sometimes we need to create a sacred space for reflection, where we can tune in to the spiritual vibrations that are being sent to us. This could be a moment of alignment, where you attune your mind and spirit to God's will, much like how Jesus would retreat to solitary places to pray and recharge his connection with the Father, as noted in Luke chapter 5 verse 16. But here's something even more powerful to consider. This ringing sensation is just one of many signs that you are undergoing a profound spiritual transformation. Your body, your temple, as described in 1 Corinthians 6 verse 19, is responding to this evolution in ways that might surprise you. This may be uncomfortable at times, but remember that discomfort often precedes growth. The Bible frequently tells us that spiritual growth doesn't come without challenges, but these challenges are part of God's refining process, as highlighted in James 1, verses 2 to 4. So, what can you do when these moments of ringing arise? Rather than dismissing them, embrace them. Use them as opportunities to reconnect with your purpose, to ask God, what is it that you're trying to show me right now? The key is to recognize these small, yet powerful signs for what they truly are, spiritual guides on your journey. Keep your eyes and heart open, as this ringing could be your invitation to step even deeper into your divine mission. And don't worry, this is just the beginning. The ringing is merely one sign among many. Your spiritual journey will continue to manifest in ways you may not yet fully understand, but we will explore these physical manifestations in the next part of our journey together. Are you ready to dive deeper into the incredible ways God is moving through you? Have you ever experienced an overwhelming wave of heat, almost as if your body were igniting from within, burning with a fire you can't explain? Or perhaps out of nowhere, a sudden chill runs down your spine, leaving you momentarily frozen, wondering what just happened. To most people, these fluctuations in temperature might seem like nothing more than natural body responses. But for those walking on a spiritual path, those chosen by God, these sensations carry much deeper significance. These sudden shifts are not random occurrences. They could be profound signs that something greater is at work within you. When these temperature changes arise, they may be the divine fire manifesting in your body, signaling a transformation, an elevation of your spiritual energy to a higher frequency. Could it be that you are experiencing a sacred purification? Just as gold is refined by fire, as noted in 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 7, so too are you being purified by the divine, shedding old energies and preparing to embrace your higher purpose. These sensations often come without warning and may cause discomfort, but remember, as one of God's chosen, you are not subject to mere coincidences. Your body is reacting to the Holy Spirit's presence within you. This spiritual fire is no ordinary heat. It's a sign that the divine is realigning your inner energy with the greater mission you've been called to fulfill. When you feel this heat, it's as if the Holy Spirit is purifying you from the inside out, burning away any energies or obstacles that no longer serve you on this spiritual journey. Consider this. In the Bible, the presence of the Holy Spirit is often symbolized by fire. For instance, at Pentecost, the Holy Spirit appeared as tongues of fire that rested on the apostles, filling them with divine power, as described in Acts chapter 2 verses 3-4. Could it be that this inner fire you feel is the Holy Spirit moving through you, preparing you for a greater mission, just as the apostles were prepared to spread the gospel? The next time you feel this surge of heat, reflect on how God might be using this moment to refine your spirit, making room for the spiritual growth that lies ahead. And what about those sudden chills? When a chill runs down your spine, it could be a sign that you are integrating new spiritual energies, adjusting to a higher frequency. These chills, though disorienting, are reminders that you're attuning to something far beyond the physical world. Much like when Elijah encountered the still, small voice of God, after feeling the wind, earthquake, and fire in 1 Kings 19, verses 11-12, these chills could signify that God is drawing near to you, revealing new insights and guidance for your spiritual journey. It's fascinating how the body reacts to these spiritual shifts, almost like a finely tuned instrument responding to changes in vibration. Sometimes these sensations make us question whether we are ready to handle the intensity of the transformation taking place. But rest assured, God does not give us more than we can bear, as stated in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. Each wave of heat or cold is a divine confirmation that you are on the right path, even if the journey feels overwhelming at times. These moments are evidence that the divine is working within you, preparing you for the next phase of your calling. The next time you feel an intense wave of heat or an unexpected chill, don't brush it off as something trivial. Instead, pause, reflect, and recognize that it's the universe aligning your frequency with your spiritual mission. Could it be that you're being fine-tuned for a greater purpose? Embrace these sensations with gratitude, understanding that they are sacred signs of your progress on this spiritual journey. But remember, these temperature fluctuations are just one way your body communicates your spiritual evolution. There are many other signs that reveal how your body is adjusting to your divine purpose. Stay tuned as we explore more of these fascinating spiritual indicators. Have you ever noticed how certain sounds, lights, or even environments seem more intense than they used to? As if, out of nowhere, the world around you is amplified, and things that once went unnoticed now leap out at your senses. This heightened awareness isn't just a coincidence. It's one of the clearest signs that your heart and soul are aligning with the heavenly realm. You are beginning to perceive life not just through the physical lens, but through a spiritual one. And this is no small transformation. For many, this heightened sensitivity might seem like an increase in physical perception, but for you, as one of God's chosen, it represents a much deeper spiritual shift. You are being tuned into higher spiritual frequencies, and this adjustment often manifests in your heightened sensitivity to the world around you. Have you noticed that lights appear brighter than before, sounds seem louder, or even the energy of those around you feels more intense? What was once part of the background noise of life now stands out with clarity. This is because your soul is becoming more attuned to spiritual signals, allowing you to experience the world on a much deeper level. This shift in perception is not a weakness. It's a powerful sign that you are growing spiritually. When you notice these changes, know that your body and spirit are aligning with divine wisdom. Just as Jesus had moments of deep spiritual attunement where he perceived things others couldn't, as seen in John 4 verses 17-19, you too are being gifted with a heightened ability to sense beyond the physical. It's as though your spiritual eyes and ears are opening, allowing you to perceive the world from a higher, more enlightened perspective. At times, however, this heightened sensitivity can feel overwhelming. The noise of the world might seem too loud, or you may find that certain environments and interactions drain your energy more quickly than before. But take heart, this is part of the process. As you adapt to the new spiritual frequency you are vibrating at, your body is learning to handle the increased flow of spiritual information. Think of it as your senses being recalibrated, like a musical instrument being fine-tuned to produce the clearest sound. This recalibration is necessary so that you can better understand the messages and signs the universe is sending your way. You may also start to notice that you feel the energy of others more intensely, particularly those whose spiritual mission does not align with yours. This can be disorienting and at times uncomfortable, but it is also an opportunity. When you feel this intensity, it is a chance to reinforce your connection with the divine and stay grounded. Remember, Jesus often withdrew to quiet places to reconnect with God and recharge. As mentioned in Luke chapter 5 verse 16, you too might need to find moments of solitude and reflection when the world feels too overwhelming. These periods of retreat can help you regain balance and clarity, ensuring that your spiritual path remains strong. This heightened sensitivity is in fact a gift. It's evidence that you're being drawn closer to divine wisdom and that your spiritual connection is intensifying. In these moments, you are not just reacting to the physical world, but connecting to the deeper, unseen energies at play. Your soul is attuned to the heavenly realm, and this is opening doors to higher perceptions. This sensitivity allows you to navigate your spiritual journey with more certainty, as you now have the tools to better understand the subtle signs and messages from the universe. So, the next time the world feels too intense for your senses, instead of feeling overwhelmed, remember that it's a confirmation. It's proof that you are more connected with the divine than ever before. Each heightened sensation is a reminder that your soul is in tune with a greater spiritual frequency. Could it be that God is allowing you to see and hear things in a way others cannot? Embrace these moments as a sign that you are drawing closer to your spiritual purpose and that you are being prepared for something much greater. And remember, this heightened sensitivity is just one of many signs of your spiritual evolution. Your body and spirit are constantly adjusting to the divine mission ahead, and there are more signs that may reveal themselves as you continue to walk this path. Stay with us as we explore further the fascinating ways your body responds to your spiritual awakening. Have you ever felt an unexpected tingling sensation in your hands, or perhaps a slight vibration running through your body? It may have caught you off guard, but rest assured, these sensations are not just physical phenomena. For someone with a divine mission like yours, these subtle moments of tingling or vibrations are clear signs that heavenly energy is flowing through you. It's as if the universe is gently reminding you that you're deeply connected to something far greater than yourself. Could it be that these are sacred nudges from the divine, guiding you along your spiritual journey? These electric touches are more than mere coincidences. They are forms of spiritual energy manifesting within your physical body. When you feel these vibrations, it's a strong indication that you are aligning more directly with the purpose God has placed in your life. Much like how Moses' face radiated after his encounter with God in Exodus 34 verse 29, your body too is responding to the presence of divine energy coursing through you. These sensations are physical reminders that God's hand is actively guiding you, and you are walking in sync with His greater plan. You may notice these sensations more intensely during certain moments, especially during prayer, meditation, or any activity that strengthens your connection with the divine. These vibrations are a powerful sign that you're on the right path, and they often become more pronounced when your heart and soul are fully attuned to God's will. Could it be that in these moments, you are receiving divine downloads of wisdom and insight, preparing you for the next steps in your spiritual journey? These vibrations are not random occurrences, they are purposeful, preparing your body to handle the higher frequencies that come with spiritual awakening and growth. As your spiritual mission becomes clearer, it's only natural for your body to adjust to these new frequencies. While the tingling or vibrations may seem strange at first, recognize them for what they are, a reflection of your deepening spiritual connection. Your body is not only a vessel for the physical, but also a temple for the divine, as noted in 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19. These vibrations are a sign that your temple is being fine-tuned to resonate with heavenly energies, allowing you to process and integrate them in a more harmonious way. At times, you may notice that these vibrations are concentrated in specific parts of your body, such as your hands, feet, or forehead. These areas are often associated with spiritual energy centers. The Bible also speaks of the body as being anointed by the Spirit. For example, feeling a pulse or vibration in your forehead could be a sign that your intuition is opening to new perceptions. This may sound mystical, but it is a direct reflection of the spiritual growth you are undergoing. Just as the prophets were given visions and insights, you too are being opened to new levels of understanding. Consider this. In the book of Acts, the apostles felt the rush of a mighty wind, and tongues of fire descended upon them, signifying the arrival of the Holy Spirit, as described in Acts chapter 2 verses 2 to 4. Similarly, the tingling and vibrations you feel could be a physical manifestation of the Holy Spirit working within you, guiding you toward a deeper spiritual awakening. Could these sensations be the divine's way of preparing you for an even greater revelation? So, the next time you feel these tingling sensations or vibrations, don't dismiss them as odd or insignificant. Instead, embrace them with gratitude. These signals are clear demonstrations that heavenly energy is flowing through you, helping you align more closely with your divine mission. They are tangible reminders that God is actively working within you, refining your spirit and preparing you for the work ahead. Like the refining of gold in fire, as mentioned in Malachi 3 verse 3. You are being shaped into something pure and holy. And remember, these sensations are just one of many physical signs indicating your ongoing spiritual evolution. There is still much more to discover about how your body is reacting to this profound transformation. Stay tuned as we continue exploring the fascinating ways your body, mind, and spirit are aligning with your heavenly calling. Could there be even more signs yet to reveal themselves as you continue on this sacred journey? Have you ever found yourself suddenly waking up in the middle of the night, perhaps at a specific time like 2 a.m. or 4 a.m., without any clear reason? What seems like a simple case of insomnia may in fact carry a much deeper meaning, especially for someone with a spiritual mission like yours. These nighttime awakenings are not random. They are invitations from the divine to connect with something far beyond the physical world. During these hours, the veil between the spiritual and physical realms is thinnest, and God may be using this time to communicate something essential about your purpose. Waking up at these specific hours could be a sign that the spiritual realm is particularly active around you, offering you the chance to receive messages, insights, or guidance. Have you noticed a heightened sense of alertness when you awaken, almost as if your mind is sharper than usual? Instead of trying to fall back asleep quickly, what if these moments of wakefulness were meant for something greater? Many of God's chosen find that they receive important revelations during these late night or early morning awakenings. It could be a new idea, a deep intuition, or even a vivid dream that left a profound impression. Could it be that these moments are sacred pauses, offering you the time to listen closely to your inner voice and align more fully with your divine mission? Think about the times in the Bible when people were called by God. In the night, Samuel was awakened by God's voice while he was sleeping, as described in 1 Samuel 3 verses 1 to 10. What if, like Samuel, God is using this time to speak to you, urging you to pay attention to something vital in your life? These moments of stillness, when the world is quiet, may be the perfect time to hear the whispers of divine wisdom and guidance. During these wakeful hours, you may also notice that your dreams become more vivid, sometimes even prophetic. Have you found that your dreams seem to carry messages lately? What once felt like random images or scenarios may now hold deeper meanings, offering insights into your spiritual journey. It's as if your subconscious mind is processing divine energy while you sleep, delivering valuable guidance to help you navigate your path. In the Bible, God often spoke to his chosen ones through dreams. Think of Joseph and the significant messages he received through his dreams in Genesis chapter 7 verses 5 to 9. Could your nighttime visions be offering you similar divine direction? These changes in your sleep patterns are not merely physical adjustments, they are part of a larger spiritual evolution. While it can be frustrating to wake up in the middle of the night, remember that this isn't happening by chance. Your body and soul are adjusting to new spiritual frequencies, and the disruption in your sleep is a natural part of that process. What might feel like an inconvenience could actually be a calling, a sacred call to reflect, to listen, and to deepen your connection with your purpose. As you become more attuned to these divine signals, you'll start to realize that these moments of wakefulness are gifts, opportunities to draw closer to God and to better understand the journey that lies ahead. So, the next time you wake up in the quiet of the night, try not to see it as a problem. Instead, embrace it as a sign that you are in a state of spiritual wakefulness. This is the time when you are most open to receiving messages from the divine. What if, in these still moments, God is showing you something that you've been seeking for a long time? By being awake in the physical sense, you're also being awakened spiritually. These nighttime awakenings are just one of the many ways your body is responding to the powerful spiritual transformations you are experiencing. As your spiritual mission becomes clearer, your physical body adjusts to these changes. It's important to recognize that every part of you, mind, body, and soul, is aligning with the frequency of your divine calling. Could it be that these moments are part of God's way of preparing you for something greater? Remember, these wakeful nights are not a disruption but a sign that you are being called to something higher. There's much more to explore about how your body is adapting to your spiritual mission. Stay with us as we continue to uncover the profound ways in which your physical and spiritual evolution are intertwined. Each of these signs is a message, and it's up to you to listen and understand what they mean for your journey. There are still many other physical signs that indicate the transformation you are experiencing. But for now, let's ask, have you ever experienced mysterious body pains that seem to arise from nowhere? These aches can be frustrating and puzzling for most, but for the chosen ones, these pains carry a much deeper meaning. They are not just random discomforts, they are reflections of something far more significant happening within you. These unexplained pains are often signs that your body is releasing emotional and spiritual burdens accumulated over your life's journey. As you progress in your divine mission, your body goes through a profound purification process. It begins to shed everything that no longer aligns with the purpose you've been called to fulfill. This process can be painful at times, as your body, mind, and spirit release the old energies, traumas, or emotional weights that have been holding you back. Have you noticed these pains occurring in specific areas, like your back, shoulders, or neck? These parts of the body are commonly associated with tension, stress, and blocked energy. But don't mistake these pains for merely physical issues. There's a deeper spiritual connection at play. Could it be that these aches are your body's way of signaling that it is in the midst of releasing the energies that no longer serve your higher purpose? The Bible often speaks of the body as a temple, a sacred vessel for the Holy Spirit, as noted in 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19. Just like any temple, it requires cleansing from time to time. These mysterious pains are part of that cleansing process. When your body begins to release stagnant energies, it's natural to feel some discomfort. But instead of seeing these pains as obstacles, consider them as signs of deep healing. These aches are indicators that your spirit is freeing itself from burdens that have been weighing you down, and in doing so, you are making space for new spiritual growth and divine energy to enter your life. Interestingly, after these pains pass, many people experience a profound sense of relief, either in the form of lightness or even tiredness. Have you ever felt completely drained after these pains subside, only to later feel as though a weight has been lifted from your shoulders? It's as if your body has been carrying a heavy load for a long time, and now, after releasing that burden, it can finally relax. This sense of lightness is a powerful reminder that spiritual evolution often requires us to let go of the old in order to make room for the new. Could it be that these pains, while uncomfortable, are actually gifts, opportunities for growth, healing, and deeper alignment with your higher mission? The process of spiritual evolution is not always comfortable. Just as gold must be refined in the fire to achieve its purity, as mentioned in Malachi 3 verse 3, so too must our bodies and spirits undergo a transformation that sometimes involves discomfort. But these moments of pain are not meant to hinder you. They are preparing you for what lies ahead. When these mysterious aches arise, instead of resisting them, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me? Is it time to slow down, to connect more deeply with my inner wisdom, and to embrace the divine energy that is guiding me? These moments of discomfort may be the universe's way of signaling that you're about to enter a new phase of your spiritual journey. It's essential to remember that these pains are temporary. They are part of the purification process that you are undergoing, a necessary step in shedding the old and making way for the new. Your body is adjusting to handle the greatness that lies ahead. Imagine this process as a form of spiritual spring cleaning. Just as we remove clutter from our homes to create a more harmonious environment, your body is doing the same, clearing out any lingering energies that are no longer in alignment with your purpose. While this process may be uncomfortable at times, know that it is necessary for you to fully step into the mission God has entrusted to you. So, the next time you feel unexplained pain in your body, try not to see it as an inconvenience. Instead, view it as a sacred message, a sign that your body is adapting to the new spiritual frequencies entering your life. Could it be that this discomfort is actually a form of divine preparation, equipping you to handle the challenges and blessings that come with your higher calling? Embrace these moments with gratitude, knowing that they are leading you toward greater spiritual clarity and alignment. By the end of this process, you will feel lighter, more in tune with the divine, and better prepared to fulfill the mission you've been given. These physical signs are just one part of the larger transformation happening within you. Stay with us as we continue to explore the many ways your body and spirit are adjusting to this profound shift. Your journey of spiritual awakening is unfolding, and each step brings you closer to the greatness that God has planned for you. But first, have you noticed your skin reflecting a different kind of glow lately, almost as if it's shining from the inside out? For the chosen ones, this radiant glow isn't just a physical change, it's a reflection of something much deeper. As you connect more intimately with your divine mission and the spiritual wisdom that guides you, your inner light begins to manifest outwardly. This glow in your skin is a clear sign that divine grace is flowing through you, and soon enough, the world around you may start to notice it too. This kind of glow isn't the result of beauty products or expensive treatments. It's a natural byproduct of the spiritual energy you carry within. When your life is aligned with your purpose, and when your connection with the divine is strong, that inner harmony is reflected in your appearance. Your skin becomes a canvas that reflects your inner state, your spiritual journey, and the grace you have received from above. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt as though your skin was glowing with a kind of light that you couldn't explain? This is the glow of divine grace, a reminder that true beauty radiates from within, from your connection with God and the spiritual mission you've been entrusted with. It's fascinating how this glow is not just about your appearance, it's a physical sign of the energy you carry. People around you may begin to notice that something is different. They may comment on how you seem to radiate or carry a certain light. What they are seeing is not just physical, but spiritual. As it says in Matthew 5 verse 14, "You are the light of the world." This glow is the outward manifestation of the light you carry within, a light meant to guide others and illuminate the path of your divine mission. In addition to the glow, you may experience a sense of lightness or renewed energy. This happens because, as you deepen your connection with your spiritual purpose, your body naturally begins to release stress, tension, and the burdens of everyday life. As you let go of these weights, your body produces less cortisol, the stress hormone that can cause physical fatigue and even affect the skin. Less stress means clearer, healthier skin. It's as if your face is telling the story of your spiritual growth, reflecting the peace and joy that come with being in alignment with divine will. But it's not just about the glow. Some chosen ones also report noticing unusual marks, patterns, or even subtle shifts in the texture or appearance of their skin. These marks often appear with no clear physical explanation, but they carry spiritual significance. Could it be that these marks are signs from the universe, reminding you that your spiritual transformation is affecting both your body and soul? These physical signs are reflections of the deeper changes taking place within you, revealing to the world your connection to the divine and the transformation that is occurring on both a spiritual and physical level. The next time you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and notice that your skin is glowing, take a moment to pause. Recognize that this isn't just something superficial. It's a sign of divine grace flowing through you, guiding your steps and preparing you to fulfill the mission that has been entrusted to you. Your skin is more than just a reflection of your outer appearance. It's a reflection of your inner state, showing the world that you're walking in alignment with your higher purpose. This glow is just one of many ways your body is manifesting the spiritual transformation happening within you. Your physical body and spiritual soul are deeply intertwined, and as one evolves, the other follows. So the next time someone compliments you on your appearance or notices the glow in your skin, remember that this light is not just your own. It's the light of divine grace shining through you. And of course, there are other physical changes that indicate you are aligning more deeply with your spiritual mission. We'll continue to explore these signs, as each one reveals a deeper layer of the spiritual transformation that is unfolding in your life. Have you observed subtle shifts in your weight, despite making no notable changes to your diet or daily habits? To the ordinary eye, such fluctuations might spark worry or confusion, yet for those walking a sacred path, they hold a profound significance. As one of God's chosen, you are not merely experiencing physical changes. These are divine signals that your body is harmonizing with the celestial energies now coursing through you. These transformations mirror the deep spiritual labor unfolding within your soul, as your physical form strives to align with the elevated vibrations of your divine calling. Each gain or loss is a testament to your body's sacred work, preparing to anchor the radiant light of your higher purpose. Could these changes be whispers from the universe, guiding you to release old burdens or to ground yourself for the spiritual growth awaiting you? Your body, a holy vessel, is adapting to the frequencies of a mission far greater than the mundane, reflecting the eternal dance between your soul and the divine will. Trust this process, for it is not random but a sacred recalibration, readying you to embrace the fullness of your spiritual destiny. When you lose weight without any apparent reason, this can be part of a purification process. It's as though your body is shedding not only physical weight, but also emotional and spiritual toxins that no longer serve your higher purpose. This release is your body's way of lightening the load, allowing you to walk more freely on your spiritual path. Could it be that the burdens you've carried, whether emotional, psychological, or spiritual, are finally being released, making way for new opportunities, blessings, and divine wisdom? On the other hand, if you find yourself gaining weight unexpectedly, this could be your body's way of creating a cushion to process the intense spiritual energy that is coming into your life. Much like how we might anchor ourselves in moments of uncertainty, your body could be anchoring itself, preparing to hold more light, wisdom, and spiritual growth. Just as a tree strengthens its roots to support growth, your body may be preparing itself to ground the new energies that are flowing into your life. The added weight could symbolize the process of stabilizing, helping you stay grounded as you navigate this new spiritual terrain. These weight fluctuations are often temporary, occurring during times of deep spiritual transition. As you enter new levels of connection with the divine, your body needs to adjust to the new vibrations. Sometimes this means holding on to more weight to help stabilize and ground these new energies, while at other times it's the opposite. Your body releases what is no longer necessary, allowing you to move more lightly and freely on your journey. Could these changes be a sign that your spiritual connection is deepening and your body is naturally responding to it in the best way possible? It's essential to remember that these weight changes are not simply about physical appearance. They are direct reflections of your spiritual evolution. Your body, as the temple of your soul, as noted in 1 Corinthians 6 verse 19, is adjusting to support the growth and expansion you are experiencing. Just as the seasons change, so does your body, adapting to the shifts in spiritual energy. At certain times, you may need more physical energy, which may manifest as weight gain. At other times, your body may feel called to release and lighten, reflecting a state of spiritual purification. Each of these changes is a natural part of the process of aligning with your higher mission. The Bible speaks of transformation in various forms, reminding us that renewal is not only spiritual but often physical as well. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 tells us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This renewal includes your body, which is constantly adjusting to the higher vibrations and spiritual downloads you are receiving. Instead of feeling concerned or frustrated by these fluctuations, try viewing them as part of the divine plan. Your physical body is mirroring the internal work you're doing, shedding old burdens, preparing to receive new blessings, and adjusting to the light and wisdom coming into your life. These weight changes are signals that something powerful is happening within you, something that will ultimately support your spiritual mission in a profound way. So, the next time you notice a shift in your weight, whether it's a loss or gain, remember that your body is simply responding to the spiritual transformation unfolding within you. These fluctuations are natural, temporary, and essential for you to handle the new energies entering your life. Trust the process. As you continue to align more deeply with your purpose, your body will find balance and harmony with your spiritual growth. Over time, you'll come to realize that these changes you're experiencing are not random. They are essential steps on the path toward aligning more closely with your divine mission. Each shift, each sensation is not just a fleeting occurrence, but a message from the universe. These physical signs, whether it's a ringing sound in your ears, a change in your sleep patterns, or temperature fluctuations, are guiding you through a deep spiritual transformation. They serve as clear indicators that you are shedding the old and stepping into a higher state of spiritual awareness, where your body and soul are in tune with your purpose. Now it's time to reflect. How are these signs manifesting in your life? Have you felt the subtle yet powerful ways your body is responding to the energy around you? More importantly, are you ready to embrace this evolution and align even more with your divine mission? I invite you to take a moment to think deeply about this. Your body is not just a physical vessel, it's a reflection of your spiritual journey. Each sensation, each unexplained change, is a signpost guiding you toward the life you are meant to live as one of God's chosen ones. But here's the key question. Are you truly listening to these signs? Are you willing to make the necessary changes in your life to deepen your spiritual connection and follow the path that has been laid out before you? These signs are not merely suggestions, they are calls to action, urging you to align more fully with the divine energy that is flowing into your life. If you feel that these experiences resonate with what you're going through, know this: you are not alone. Many others who have been chosen for a higher mission are walking the same journey, and we are all connected through this shared experience of spiritual awakening. I encourage you to share this message with friends, family, or anyone you feel may also be on the verge of their own spiritual breakthrough. Together, we can build a strong, connected community of like-minded souls, each aligned with the unique mission we've been given. This is not a journey we have to take alone. There is power in walking this path with others who understand the challenges and the beauty of spiritual growth. So, take the next step. Continue to learn, grow, and deepen your connection with the divine. Each new step will bring more clarity, more wisdom, and deeper connections. How about continuing to walk alongside other chosen ones on this incredible journey? Your spiritual awakening is just beginning, and I am here with you, walking this sacred path as we align our lives with the mission we've been entrusted with. Remember, every sensation, every change is there for a reason. It's all part of a greater plan to guide you toward your divine purpose. Are you ready to fully embrace it? Your journey is unfolding, and the best is yet to come. If you prayed with us today, comment 999 and trust that heaven heard you.